Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Seattle Supersonics. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Howard. Also Mutombo out there. Hill is out there with James. Now here is Hill. Clock at 6. Here's Harrison. He's defended by Jordan. Harrison no good. Jordan outside. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
I like how Nowitzki uses that quick release inside. He does a very good job elevating over the defense.
James looking it over. Now here's Howard. Pass to LeBron. Fader on the way. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Poked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Out of bounds. Sonics ball.
James against Curry. Nowitzki outside. Michael Jordan on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Outside Hill. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Michael Jordan.
Hey, his combination of athleticism, speed, versatility, and skill really is impressive when you look at Grant Hill. He's a swing man who I think just continues to get it done at a very efficient clip.
Both free throws good from Hill. Here's Curry. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the inside, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
LeBron against Curry. James in the post. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Power dishes to James. Here's Harrison, guarded by Jordan. And Harrison gets it to go.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Curry against LeBron. Here's Jordan. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Harrison, the pass to LeBron. Count it. James has got 7 points.
LeBron James.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Harrison, the pass to Howard, doesn't go for him.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Jordan. He can't hit that time. Mutombo with some nice D. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Harrison.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A floater. Second chance shot. Seattle grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Hornets in Charlotte. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. 4-point game. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. Here's Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics.
Timeout, Seattle.
A platoon swap here for Seattle.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise!
And here are the Supersonics now.
Let's hear it.
They trail by 6. It's Maravich on the wing. Pass to Stockton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. 6 to shoot. Parrish inside. Covered by Mutombo. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Payton. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mutombo passes to Moncrief. The offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Stockton against Payton. Stockton down low. Kicks it out to McHale. On the wing, Burke. Over Worthy. Tries again. And it's Parrish missing. Payton with the ball. And that one released in time, but no good.
Superb defense from Stockton. Good at just staying with shooters and making things difficult.
And that does it for the first quarter.
The Spurs.
It's the Spurs up 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with James on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich.
At the line,
They've got Mourning. DeBusschere is out there with Worthy. Then there's Payton. And it's Guerin in at the shooting guard position. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Robert Parrish. San Antonio also making some changes. Howard comes in for Mourning. And it's Hill in for Worthy. A nice shot by Howard.
I tell you what, the muscle of Howard still very impressive, brushing the contact off like it wasn't even there.
Floats one up. No good from Maravich. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Payton. Howard trying to free himself up. No good from Payton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Stockton in the high post. He's against Hill. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Fires from the line. Hill, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shoots from the right block. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from John Stockton.
Most times you just assume Stockton's shot is going in. He's that good.
And there's the pass to Howard. And stolen by Nowitzki. Pulls up on the elbow. McHale controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And San Antonio has possession. Payton finds Hill. Here's Guerin. Maravich defending.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for the Spurs, Dwight Howard.
Howard hits them both.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Here's Curry with the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Spurs leading by 4. Now DeBusschere. Scoreless thus far. 13 feet away. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Dwight Howard.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Paul Harrison.
High post, Jordan. Curry with the bounce pass. Outside, Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Mikan. A rebound by the Spurs. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant Hill on the wing. Passes it to DeBusschere. And the layup's good off the glass. DeBusschere's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Jordan. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mikan's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Jordan.
2 minutes.
Here's Mikan, and it's sent back by Howard.
Ball is
Get
kicked over.
that weak stuff out of here around Howard.
Spurs ball.
Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Parrish is checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Morning's checked in. Hill deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to LeBron. Here's Harrison. Again, the miss by the Spurs. LeBron against Curry. Nowitzki kicks to Curry. Back to Nowitzki. A fader. And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Pass to Howard. Here's Harrison. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Harry Bird's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
San Antonio ball.
Moncrief, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morning. He has yet to score. Hill finds Howard. It's back to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bird. They grabbed their own miss. Mourning can't make it work.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Seattle foul call. Michael Jordan.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Maravich is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Mutombo's checked in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count it.
Excellent concentration on the take that time. Moncrief not allowing the physical defense to bother his shot.
Curry fires from way outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hill passes to LeBron. One second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Good pressure from Bird there. Not giving the shooter any.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with McHale sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Curry. He's out there with Nowitzki. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Mikan in at the center. Hayes, no good.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And it's Hill with the jam.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Jordan. Driving the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dikembe Mutombo.
It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Supersonics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Michael Jordan.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
There's the pass to Mutombo. Outside, James. 6 on the shot clock. And Arizon gets it to go.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Curry kicks to Jordan. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for Mikan.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Harrison, defended by Jordan. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low, here's LeBron, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
For the Sonics, McHale comes in for Hayes, and Stockton subbed in for Stephen Curry. The Spurs also changing it up. Worthy comes in for Hill, and it's Payton in for Howard. Short, Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harrison. It's rebounded by Mikan.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. Spurs leading by 11.
And, you know, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them the foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
First team foul. Shooting for the Spurs.
The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Payton.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Payton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
Stockton outside. The baseline jam. Here's McHale, and Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Sonics trail by 13. Bird, the pass to McHale. Here's Stockton. San Antonio with the rebound. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Here's Harrison. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Harrison's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get John Stockton.
John Stockton.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Outside, McHale. Passes it to Maravich. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bird. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Dave DeBuscher. First personal foul.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent
The ball goes
entire
to San
game.
Antonio.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Payton dishes to Mourning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moncrief.
There's a timing and a rhythm to how Parrish plays. Really an underrated defender who routinely frustrates shooters.
Mirovic against Moncrief. They get it again. The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Payton against Stockton. Payton inside, and the shot goes in. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Mirovic, worthy with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Payton the bounce pass. Here's Mourning. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs lead by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
The San Antonio team. 45.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Payton on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Hill. Howard is out there with Mutombo. Then it's James. And it's Guerin in at the shooting guard. Pass to Hayes. Over Howard. Hayes, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Hill finds Howard. Here's Guerin. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Shot from the top of the key. No good. Shot missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Seattle. 19-point game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good.
Assist goes to.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Spurs leading by 21. Pass to Harrison. He dishes it to Mutombo. Over Mikan. Mutombo misses. And here's Seattle. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. The pass to Curry. Trying to get something going. That shot off.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's gotten fewer touches.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Jordan. He takes it in. Picked away. Here's Arizin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Arizin's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Hayes. Good D by Howard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. And it's San Antonio with another.
And they're scoring much more efficient here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Now here's Howard, covered by Hayes. Here's Hill. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry kicks to Nowitzki. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Spurs.
Curry against LeBron. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Curry on the wing. Basket good.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Lobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Dwight Howard.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws.
Two.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, his reputation is as a productive offensive player, but Elvin Hayes has great ability on the glass as well. He gets it done at both ends.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Shoots from 12. No good that time. Good D by Stockton. The feed to Maravich. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
Stockton loves finding the open teammate. Does it again here.
Here's San Antonio. Here's Moncrief. Can't hit from in close. And here are the Supersonics now. And here's Maravich from the arc. And another 3 for Seattle.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here is Moncrief. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
I know you got that Kobe midi.
No good.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Here's West, and a look at the starters for the Bulls. Nikola Jokic is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony, then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's George, he'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anthony. Towns outside. And Davis with the block. Now here's George. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
Here's West. Pass to Anthony. Shot on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
This is where Carmelo's teammates look to feed him. The mid-range, he has that down pat.
Shot is up. George, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Embiid.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's West. Embiid covers. Offline with a three.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's George, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Towns outside. Anthony against George. Shot from the wing. Anthony misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Anthony against George. Here's McGrady. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Chicago.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Anthony outside. Towns taking his time here. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. The Bulls with another miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's McGrady. Back to Johnson. George outside from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Embiid. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first.
Jerry West. At the line for 2.
Good on both. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Mitchell. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Anthony with a bucket.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Gasol. Over Towns. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to West. Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. By himself. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defensive Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with a steal on that play.
Chicago leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's West. Anthony outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Timberwolves ball. Substitution on the court.
And Minnesota has possession. Butler passes to Hardaway. Here's Mitchell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Allen. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Mitchell, the pass to Gasol. Hardaway against Sabonis. Back to Gasol. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Brunson passes to Sabonis. That shot off. Some solid defense from Gasol. The Timberwolves trail. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Butler. The 17-footer. The shot won't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books.
That's the end of the first.
Bulls out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
4. The Bulls. 8.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Johnson with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Chicago. 4-point game, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And for the Bulls, they've got Anthony.
Personal foul.
Julius Randle out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for Minnesota, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Randle. And Johnson drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's West. Here's Anthony. Pass to West for 3. The Bulls with another miss. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Donovan Mitchell is a man of the people. He said, quote, just being in the community, whether it's going to high school games or barbecues, you never know what that one moment will do for a child. I'm forever grateful that I'm able to do that and get that reaction, and I will continue to do that throughout my life. Guys?
Yeah, terrific stuff there, Allie. Thanks for that. West misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Now here's Gasol. No made baskets yet. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jokic. SGA working through contact inside.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
There's the drive. McGrady the pass to George. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. George is gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to West. Second chance shot. Jokic, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Outside Mitchell. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls.
Lineup for the Bulls.
On Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
And he's able to get it back. Davis misses.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's McGrady. No points so far. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Tracy McGrady.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Anunoby. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McGrady. Oh, are you kidding me? And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Lucas, to the inside. Allen inside. McGrady grabs a miss. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Hardaway. Here's Weber. And rejected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Paul George. Randall, he's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
Randall finds Brunson. Misses off the left iron.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Randall. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Anthony Davis.
You have to be ready to battle when going up against Sabonis. His size and strength can wear defenders down.
And Sabonis drops them both. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's McGrady. And that one's good. McGrady's got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Randall outside to the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Butler passes to Battier. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And another basket for Minnesota. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Brunson inside with the finish.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Second quarter with the score.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, your thoughts? And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Davis out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Paul George. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's West, inside. Here's Jokic, and there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Minnesota ball.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. Here's Johnson, 19-footer, 2 points. That one goes.
Magic Johnson, 2
Johnson's
points.
got his second basket of the night. And here are the Bulls now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Pass to Embiid. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jokic. Tries again. Jokic with no problem.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Outside Johnson. Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. Off target from outside. Chicago leading. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
George has gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, an intuitive defender. Embiid times that steal beautifully.
Davis has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Jokic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the jumper from the wing offline. Jokic has gone 1 of 5 from the field. Throws it up high. And Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. George against Anthony. Shoots over George. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McGrady. Sinks that one from the post. McGrady's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Here's West. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. Anthony. The Bulls with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Johnson finds George. Randall pulls down the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Lucas. And here's Randall. For 3, Allen.
2 minutes.
The Bulls with another miss.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left in the third.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Battier. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot from the high post. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Back to Randall. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
OG
Anunoby's got his first basket.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Hardaway, the pass to Battier. Hits the three-pointer. Battier's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Randall outside. From downtown. Pure from three-point range.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Hardaway against Brunson. Hardaway, the pass to Battier. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Anunoby. And yep, it's good.
OG
Anunoby's gotten 4 this quarter.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
Outside Mitchell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Giving it up for a better look. Mitchell with some smart ball movement.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
That's the
T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the...
We got a chance to get a great road win right now. We got to battle it.
The Bulls. 33.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Chicago. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Clock at 6 from 12 feet. And that one's long.
as usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Pulls up. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a pure shooter. Carmelo Anthony with the ball in his hand. It's money.
Anthony against Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's good from Butler.
One thing I love about Jimmy Butler and his defense, he works the passing lanes. He'll make a play on the defensive end that leads straight to points.
Chicago trailing here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the basket by West.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. The offensive rebound. Davis misses.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's West. Check by Davis. West misses. And it's Butler with the ball for the Timberwolves. 2-point game. Pass to Davis. And it's good from the elbow.
When you can't find an opening, you go to plan B. Nice work by AD, staying flexible.
Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Looking to end this cold spell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Butler surveying the floor. Over Anthony. The shot by Butler, no good. Chicago with the ball.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Third personal foul. First team.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. So he gets them both. Johnson with it. Pass to Embiid. No luck on that one. Good D by Jokic. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Anthony. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Towns for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And Towns has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Timeout call for
And Minnesota calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. We just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Davis. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander on the take. Pass to Jokic. Lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The second one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, boy. With the score where it is, they needed every one of those free throws.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Embiid against Jokic. Embiid passes to McGrady. 3-pointer off the mark. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Davis. Back to Johnson. Embiid with it. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid misses. Embiid against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Embiid. Towns with a rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
George for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
4th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Jerry West.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Here's McGrady. No good. This one belongs to Chicago. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it.
Good shot. Good board. Ooh. Oh.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Dwayne Wade.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Iverson is out there with Robertson. And it's Pierce. Then there's Wade. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Robertson dishes to Chamberlain. Banked in off the glass.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Davis. Over Pierce, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Shooting for the Mavericks, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Chamberlain hits them both. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to McGrady. Over Iverson. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. George passes to McGrady. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Mavericks ball.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Jazz. Down low, Wade. That shot misses. Excellent D there from George. And Davis now top of the key. And the pass to Johnson. Embiid trying to break loose. Johnson can't get it to go.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A shot by Chamberlain, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Pierce against Davis. Offensive rebound. Here's Chamberlain. Missed it. Even after all those chances, the Timberwolves trail. On the wing, George. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He can see anywhere on the floor.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson against Robertson. Outside, Pierce. Wade against George. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here is McGrady.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tracy McGrady. First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Mavericks, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Dallas also making some changes. Karl Malone's checked in for Pierce. Dumars comes in for Iverson. And it's Price in for Robertson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Mitchell. From deep. They get it back. Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now, here's Price. Chamberlain's shot is off. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 9. They double-team Chamberlain. Now, here's Price. 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Dallas again missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Butler kicks to Gasol. Butler against Dumars. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Pau Gasol always has used that length to his advantage. Defense has such a hard time with it, and that's how he drew the foul this time.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Pau Gasol.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Shane Battier is checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Price. No scoring in this one.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now, here's Price over Hardaway. Moves back up. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Gasol. Here's Battier, and no good. Excellent D from Wade. Ball's knocked loose. Releases.
And that's really solid defense from Wade there. He wasn't going to give the offense any room.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
16.
Timberwolves ahead, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Magic Johnson. George is out there with Davis. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And here's Iverson outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
Allen Iverson.
And this game is tied up now.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Robertson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Embiid. It's blocked.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Minnesota making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
And Embiid drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pierce with it. Now defended by Embiid. Great positioning on the putback. Eden's got his first basket.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Come on, give it up.
And so George will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass it to Embiid. To the inside. Here's Butler. And Ewing with the block. They get it back. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From deep three-point land. Kept alive, Minnesota. Embiid, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Assisted by Magic Johnson.
Johnson against Robertson. Makes it off the glass.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Butler against Ewing. Butler deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Robertson. Ewing trying to get open. Robertson can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Pierce with the rebound. Now the Mavericks with it. He dishes it to Iverson. Pierce against George. Robertson left side. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And they'll get another chance. Outside for George. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Iverson with the ball. Robertson outside. Pass to Pierce. Over George. The shot by Pierce, no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-4 run. Butler finds George. And here is Johnson. The pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Mavericks trailed by 11. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Pau Gasol's checked in for Joel Embiid. Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Shane Battier is checked in for George. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Wade finds Pierce. .125 left now here in the second. Here's Battier. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Hardaway's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Penny Hardaway.
Gasol against Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Davis. Mavericks with the rebound. Down low.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Paul Pierce. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Weber, he's checked in for Gasol. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Hardaway. Right side Davis. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And here's Price. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. It's deflected.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Minnesota.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Looking at Minnesota, how about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're...
Thanks for joining us, folks.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with Malone on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. T-Wade out there with Pierce. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Robertson in at the point guard. Here's Wade. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, George. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. He gets it in there. McGrady's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Robertson lays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got his second bucket of the night.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
On the wing, George. Tipped away. Stolen by Wade. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Robertson. They get the rebound. And another shot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Chamberlain.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Dallas making a switch here.
Your Minnesota answers.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Allen Iverson.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Paul George.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And George with the stuff.
Great vision by Davis, showing off those point guard skills from back in high school.
Dallas with the ball. Pass to Robertson. Over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Saul comes in for Embiid, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Davis. Dallas also making some changes. Ewing comes in for Chamberlain, and it's Dumars in for Robertson. On the wing, Tracy McGrady, covered by Dumars. Gasol no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Passes to Gasol. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. And stolen by Iverson. Shoots from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to George. Dumars against McGrady. 5 on the clock. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing here by 8. The pass to Eaton. Back to Dumars. On the high post, he drills it. Dumars got his first 2 points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Weber, he's checked in for Butler. Adier comes in for George. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Here's Gasol. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Camby's checked in.
Substitution for your Timberwolves, Marcus Camby.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. A fadeaway, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
And the basket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
For 3, Mitchell. Here's Weber, second shot opportunity, and Wade sends it back.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Pierce is checked in. And so he's able to get one of two.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Wade against Camby, 11 feet away. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Wade.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Hardaway kicks to Battier. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Battier with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hardaway. Count that one. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
He's off on the second.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
On the wing, Mitchell. 3 seconds left. That shot off, and that's going to do it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third
Timberwolves lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the... And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with this guy.
Guys, we're going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble,
Let's put your hands together for your Minnesota answers.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Anthony Davis is out there with Embiid. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's George. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And they call an illegal screen here.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Robertson passes to Chamberlain. Back to Robertson. Iverson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Robertson kicks to Iverson. Off target with his 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Robertson outside. And Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
George looking over the floor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. And the Mavericks call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Pierce is checked in for the Mavericks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Allen Iverson on the wing. McGrady covering. Outside, George. Pass to McGrady. Over Iverson. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Here's Iverson. It's deflected. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Davis missing. Mavericks trailed by 12 to the middle. Kicks it out to Iverson. Poked away. Paul George with the steal. Passes it to McGrady. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. First personal foul.
And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Jazz, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he sinks the second. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Robertson right side. Will it go? And it goes down 2 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Johnson against Robertson. Pass to George. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Davis. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Pierce. Here's Wade over George. Wade misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The drive by Iverson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11. McGrady kicks to Davis. Robertson against Johnson. That one drops for him. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible.
2 minutes
but
remaining.
he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Embiid against Chamberlain. From 13, the Mavericks pull it in. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Price.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Davis. Connects on the 9-footer. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
In a league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
To the paint. Chamberlain down low. Embiid's there. Pierce with it. Picked up by Davis.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
George against Wade. They get it back. Excellent D there from Pierce. And it's Wade with the ball for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Rebounded by Hardaway. George against Iverson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wade. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, the defense wasn't all that bad, but Wade's offense is just sometimes too good for anything you throw at him.
Price against Hardaway. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks.
Good board, Josh. One more. Ooh.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. It's the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic. And so off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. Here's Kidd. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Kidd. Orlando grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Durant. Now Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Leonard outside. Now here's Robinson. From 8 feet away, it's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Down low. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Durant for three. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Right side Edwards. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Kidd. They get it again. There's the block. Leonard outside. To the middle. Duncan, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Durant, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Kidd. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. No good on that one.
First team foul.
He's off on the second.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Outside Edwards. Deflected! And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Magic ball.
Orlando calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Durant nails it from 3. Durant's got 6.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Outside Edwards. Pass to Leonard. Here's Duncan. That one a little long.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Wilkins, the pass to Kidd. Oh, there's the alley. And Durant with the big finish.
You just have to appreciate that play. KD makes so many tough shots. Just give him an easy one every once in a while.
Pass to Leonard. Edwards with it. Here's Duncan. Antetokounmpo covering to stop the drought. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They get the rebound. Shots blocked. Here's Kidd, guarded by Edwards. With the floater. Goes back up and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Olajuwon's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Leonard looking over the floor. It's hauled in by the Heat. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
A line change here for Orlando. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 10. Orlando calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop him.
Always delivering outstanding entertainment. One more time, let's hear it for the 407 dance team.
Fox finds Brown. Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Vucevic kept alive.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Parker outside. Here's Durant. Shoots over Brown. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Orlando. It's a 10-point game. Porzingis passes to Vucevic. "12 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside Irving. The shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far.
The Heat, 14.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And it's Daniels in the four-man position. Here's Parker. Yep, count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Nice use of the step back to create space.
And here's Parker. On the wing, Daniels. And he stays with it. Pass to Drexler. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Parker outside. Launches a three. Porzingis grabs the board.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Porzingis distributes it like this, his teammates appreciate it.
Parker passes to Drexler. Here's the floater. That one goes. Count it. And the Heat lead by 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brown in the high post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Bryant. Driving in. Here's Vucevic. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Outside Irving. Bryant outside. The three. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 5 now.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Holiday passes to Daniels. Antetokounmpo outside. Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Duncan. Orlando trailing here. Left side, Irving. Leonard outside. Pass to Bryant. Here's Duncan. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Bryant. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wilkins. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Orlando calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
It's time to get loud for your 4-0.
So for the Magic, Robinson comes in for Vucevic. And it's Edwards in for Kyrie Irving.
Let's hear it for your Magic Youth Dance
Edwards
team.
pass to Leonard. And here's Robinson with the fadeaway. And another miss by Orlando.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Durant's shot is off. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 8. Bryant, no good.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
At the arc, KD drains it.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Up top, Bryant. He's got 5.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left in the half. Pass to Durant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Fox. The shot by Kidd, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Kidd. Still without a bucket. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Heat ball. Heat substitution. Wes Unseld. Clyde Drexler.
Here's Kidd. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Miami, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 11 points and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing dirty work in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando? Obviously. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. To the paint. Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Bryant outside. Leonard for three. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
First one falls.
At the line for Orlando, Kawhi Leonard.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Edwards with it. Second half getting started, about a minute played.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Here's Kidd. Here's Olajuwon. And no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Magic. 9-point game.
Dominique Wilkins.
First free throw is good.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And both free throws good for Bryant. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Kidd, guarded by Edwards. Kidd, the pass to Durant. Antetokounmpo, left side, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. The Magic making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Daniels is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Orlando trailing here. Orlando calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Give it up again for the 407 dance team.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Durant against Leonard. Clock at 6. Robinson on the wing. He's scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Wilkins. Good on the shot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Leonard passes to Robinson. Fades away. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Durant. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Duncan. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Leonard finds Irving. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Daniels. Banked it in off the glass. Daniels has got 6 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Back to Irving. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
So both teams changing it up here.
And give it up for your Magic Youth and Speed.
Fox against Holiday. Pass to Wilkins.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Down by 15. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. Inside. Vucevic's shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Pulls it. The bank shot, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Unseld. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jaylen Brown. Second personal foul.
All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brown passes to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. And Hagan pulls it down.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Drexler. With the putback.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Here's Porzingis. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in the game. An easy 2 on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket of the night.
And just look at the body control. Giannis doesn't allow the contact to throw him off.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
46.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Heat. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Missed inside. The Heat on offense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's Durant, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Bryant outside. Picked his pocket. Shoots off the step back. Here's Hagan. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the inside. Kidd with the bucket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
So it's Orlando now. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Edwards, a pass to Duncan. Back to Edwards. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hagan can't get it to go. Hagan's gone 1 for 3 on the night. They still need this. And another miss by Orlando.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Kidd, the pass to Durant. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Kidd. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Edwards, the pass to Leonard. Edwards looking for an opening. Top of the key. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And Leonard drops them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Parker passes to Jones. Durant against Vucevic. Lets it go from the wing. Durant, no good. Leonard outside.
2 minutes remaining.
That's tipped.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kidd. Pass to Parker. 6 to shoot. Over Fox. That shot's good by Parker.
Tony Parker.
And Orlando has possession. Outside, Brown. Miami grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Parker outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Brown's there. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Durant. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Goes up on the baseline. That one falls.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Fox with the ball. No good from outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kidd, defended by Brown. Here's Kidd. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They